The title was fairly obvious. If you're the youngest of 7 children and you're about 2 and just learned to talk, sort of, you can't keep up. It was always me, wait for me, because my poor stubby legs couldn't go quick enough. Don't you think that when you're a child, you just take what you know and you think it's perfectly normal that other children and other families are just like yours? I adored Nancy, and I was her postman when she wanted to write letters to people she wasn't supposed to be writing to. The constant one for me was Decca, my next sister up, Jessica, who I could not be without. My sister Unity, if she didn't like what was going on at the table, or she thought something was wrong with the chat, she used to slide silently, very, very slowly down onto the table, the whole of her, disappear. And then when she thought the coast was clear, she'd come up again. And my mother and father took absolutely no notice at all. When poor Nancy grew up and some university undergraduates came from Oxford, he shouted down the table to my mother, "Have these people no homes of their own?" Which made everybody feel extremely uncomfortable, except my mother, who understood exactly what he meant. So I still have chickens, I do indeed. But when I was little, I had them for purely commercial reasons, because pocket money was pretty dim. And I thought I'd sell some eggs to my mother. And she was very understanding. She gave me the food and bought the eggs. And the food is the big expense when you're looking after them yourself. I first met Andrew in April 1938, when we were both just 18. And we met at a dinner party, a very ordinary way of meeting then, because the famous coming out, which has a slightly different meaning now. And in those days, you were not meant to dance twice with the same person. The conventions were so, and it's quite incredible to think of now, but that's how it was. And so we somehow did. So that we inherited not one huge house, but 5 or 6. I was then in charge of all those houses. That's why I put housewife on my form that I have to fill up for this, that and the other. They say occupation, I put housewife. Wife of 5 or 6 enormous houses.